From Indiana's news leader, Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock starts now.
As Indianapolis Police Chief Rick Hite talked publicly about a shooting involving one of his officers, another shooting occurred just a few blocks away. The victim, a 17-year-old. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Stair.
And I'm Andrea Moorhead. Police right now continue to investigate yet another murder here in Indianapolis. Eyewitness News reporter Naomi Pescovitz has a look now at the latest shooting as well as the chief's response. Naomi?
And we did speak with the family of that young victim. They identified him as a 17-year-old boy. Most of the folks on this street want to stop the violence, but an event like this especially shows how much of an uphill battle that's become. In the parking lot of a food bank near 31st and Sherman, police and people circled up to talk about ending the violence.
So I can promise you that you will see more officers on foot and on bicycles in your neighborhoods this summer.
So if we're serious about making change happen, it starts today.
But in the midst of a spirited conversation, IMPD Chief Rick Hite delivered word of yet another deadly shooting.
We just had a shooting 5 minutes ago. Broad daylight, somebody shot somebody else and took off in a Regal. White top, gray Regal with a red hood. Anybody know anybody drive a car like that? Because he got a gun, he just shot somebody.
That somebody, family tells us, was 17-year-old Kevin Cheeks, a teenager who hoped to be an engineer someday, whose life ended here in a house on Adams Street.
He was a wonderful kid, a straight-A student, never harmed nobody, didn't hurt nobody. He was a lovable guy. And they just took my son away from me, my only son, my only baby.
When police arrived to the home Friday morning, they found the door kicked in. Neighbors had heard gunshots.
I mean, every other week, every other day is something going on with, killing.
This mother grieving but asking questions too. She knows her son was at a friend's house but doesn't know who or why. Now this plea after seeing too many young people become victims of violence.
I mean, I just want justice for all these kids. I want the mothers that seeing me, going through this hardship, take notes, take heed. If you got to move about this project, that's what I'm going to call it, get up out of here. I mean, because my son gone, who to say these innocent kids won't.
And police are still looking for a suspect in all of this. They believe he drove away in a gray Buick. In the meantime, during this entire investigation, the family and friends have been out here watching, hoping to find justice for a 17-year-old boy shot and killed this morning. Reporting live on the Near East Side, Naomi Pescovitz, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.